G'day and welcome to Gladstone Bay. Just looking at our setup, and it looks like we've tied a body up in that swag. It looks hilarious. Oh gosh. There is a Gladstone in Queensland. It's about an hour and a half away from Bundy, where I'm from. And let me tell you, it's not half as pretty as this place is.
This place is 1.5 hours south of Carnarvon, in which we spent a few days just catching up with some work and having a rest. Not a remarkable town, really, you don't need to see it. But today we just got here. What's that? There is something in the water. A pelican? That's huge.
No, it's a normal sized pelican.
By the way, in this campsite we're paying $13 per person per night.
Don't trip on it.
You can also just come visit for the day, and is $8 per car. But why not stay in the night? It's a beautiful spot.
Check-in is really easy. There was no one here when we rocked up, so we stopped. There's a small honesty box with a bunch of envelopes. You print out your details on the envelope, chuck your cash in the envelope, chuck it in a...
Honesty box.
Yeah, it's an honesty box. It's basically a steel cylinder mailbox, and you just chuck your envelope in that. And then it's up to you to drive around and select where you want to go. And so far, I think we've got the pick of the sites. When we got here, there was a site pretty much directly on the water. Small enclosed site, so we won't have any neighbours, and the ocean, as you can see, is right there, which is really cool. And in case we get bored, we've got an ironing board, so Kiara will do some ironing later. I might iron the dog, might straighten out her wrinkles.
I didn't even see it until now you mention it.
Surprise. Or if we get desperate, we can use it as a barbecue. Now we've got to get stuff off Betty, set up our camp, and then we're going to go check out the surrounds. Apparently there's some activities or games we can do, so we're going to try and find them.
So the plan is to set up the tables and chairs here in hope that no one will come camping in that side, which I actually don't know if it's a side, it looks more like a road.
And this is the shower. The water may be hot during the day. Check before you enter. I'm guessing it's not actually a hot water system. I guess it's just heated up. You heat the water up in this pipe during the day, so it might be cold showers.
That's going to be an interesting shower tonight. That's another shower, and that looks like a mini golf course, which is amazing.
We even got a basketball court. No, my hand's just not big enough. It's been so long since I did any sort of sport. Hey!
I guess you were not very good at basketball when you were a kid.
I haven't done that in 17 years.
That's hard to miss.
It needs to be a little higher.
Hey! I always hated team sports. That's why I've never learned how to play basketball, volleyball, soccer, or anything else.
I forget what these things are called, but basically it swings around in a circle. Where'd it go, dog? Where'd it go? I'm not going to play it because the dog will go crazy.
Lunchtime, and then Aaron and I can see who is better at playing mini golf.
Guaranteed it's not me.
You reckon?
Yep. I've certainly had lunch in worse places than this. The beach is right there. Usually you pay about $100 more for a seat with a view like this. But we're lucky. We only paid $13 per person.
But we have to make our own lunch.
Sacrifices. Very nice. Going for a swim later, take the dog. She can have a swim too, and then we can both have a shower. Which would be interesting, because last time I tried to have a shower with the dog, she scratched the shit out of me.
You actually go inside the shower with the dog?
Yeah. Yeah, I grabbed her up, I picked her up, and I turned the shower on, Like, went inside, and that's when she went crazy.
That was such a bad idea.
She thought she was a cat that day. She thought she had claws. Didn't you, goose?
Right, guess what for lunch? We're not very creative, so it's again yogurt. They have blueberries as well. Yogurt, strawberries, some blueberries that we have left over from yesterday. Lotus biscuits, cereals, and macadamia. The reason why we always eat these for lunch is because we don't want to cook more than once per day. So we have these nice and easy. We don't make anything dirty, only one knife because we use paper plates. And yeah, the downside is that we can have it only when we go to the supermarket in the morning because we don't have a fridge and obviously we can't store the yogurt. Unfortunately, we need to get blueberries. The strawberries are huge.
One of the hardest things when rocking up to a campsite like this is actually getting the camp ready. So packing, unpacking, setting up the swag, setting up the tables and chairs. Because all you want to do, all I want to do, is go for a swim or go for an explore or go for play instead of got to do stuff. It's a hard life, it's shocking. Now we're going to go figure out who's better at mini golf. And I haven't played this in about 8 years, maybe 9 years, and to be honest, I'm not much of a golfer. I've played golf twice I think in my life.
I played golf once and I'm quite bad at it.
Get it as equal as possible so you can have a good golf club. I reckon these are pretty equal. I made a starting line. There's your hole. Let's give that a crack.
Ah, good job.
Now on the line, come on, don't cheat.
How do you use this?
You hit the ball with the stick.
Like this?
Yep.
I'm going to miss this for sure.
And then we'll all laugh. No, you got to hit the ball with the stick. There we go. You get another shot.
Because I'm bad?
No, because you're further away than I am. You're on one, I'm on one.
I hit it.
You're on 5. No. 6, 7. You're on 8. Let's go. We've got something to sort of bounce over, but if you go too hard, it's going to bounce your ball out of bounds. And then you go through that laneway, and then through a pipe in the end.
Things are getting more complicated. We stopped counting because we were too bad. So the number was too high, but I'm pretty sure Aaron won that one. We found some botches, so we're going to get, well, I'm going to get a revenge, hopefully.
She thinks, but she's not. No, I'll have the double stripes, close double stripes, and you can have these.
I was playing this every summer with my granddad when I was a kid. And I haven't played for like 20 years, so I'm probably bad at it.
Alright, my turn.
Ah!
Ooh, I think I'm winning.
Stop moving it.
Winning. We played 3 games of bocce. I won all of them. Because Kiara's granddad's gonna be disappointed when I tell him.
You can't even say bocce properly.
We got one more game. It's the decider of if I dominate for 4 in a row, or if Kiara can salvage some little bit of pride left. Alright, chuck it. Maybe chuck it again. Fish ride. Pressure's on. The crowd's watching. Can she do it?
Oh, you can't beat that.
I bet I can.
No.
I'll knock that ball out of the park.
No.
That was the spirit of Manana. She was a professional bowls player for a little while. And I was just channeling her spirit. I think Aaron wins that one again. That is 4 straight wins. 4 straight wins to the Dominator.
Plus mini golf.
Plus mini golf. She tried though. She did try. She put in a good effort. Credit where credit's due. She's a good sport. Try one more.
Yes.
Alright, one more. Let's see if she can do it.
I made it. I won one.
We're packing up now. I don't want to play anymore. This is bullshit.
It was hard. This is the most fun that I have had in a campsite since I was a kid.
Even if you lost all the time.
Yeah, even if I lost all the times. When I was growing up, I used to spend every summer for 3 months, which are school holidays in Italy, at the beach in a campsite with my grandparents. I had so much fun. There were a lot of games to play, like tennis, bocce, ping pong, and I was always playing either with my grandparents or my friends. And this a little bit like this. If you have kids, you definitely have to take them in this campsite. And even if you don't have kids, just come here for yourself.
This campsite is absolutely massive. I know we say that about nearly every campsite we go to, but this one is genuinely huge. There must be probably a good estimate between 50 and 100 caravans or vans or tents here. And everyone's spread out, everyone's got heaps of room. I know we've got a pretty good site, there's no one around us. And there's still room for probably another double that again. And on top of being huge, it's really fun. We've got the basketball hoops, mini golf, got bocce.
Bocce.
And what's the other one? Oh, and that tennis racket thing, but we didn't play that. That's for kids. Quite like it here. And at $13 a person, I think that's quite reasonable.
So in the wiki camp reviews, some reviews were saying the shower is super hot, too hot, you're going to burn yourself. In other reviews were saying the shower is freezing cold. So we're going to have a shower now, just in case, because we don't want a freezing cold shower later tonight.
I think it'll depend on when you have your shower. Because the water would heat up in the pipes during the day. But obviously when people use it, there's no more water in the pipes and then it turns cold. That's my thoughts on it. It's shower time. You can't come and watch. Jokey, Mr. Jokey. As you can see, I'm about to attempt a shower. I don't reckon it'll be too hot, but fingers crossed. Here's the shower. Hot water comes there. Alright. No peeking. Yeah, right, eh? So it's not too cold, it's not too hot either. I wouldn't want to be doing it any later than this because that wind comes all the way through here. Alright, you get the picture. Alright, that was pretty bloody good actually. Wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold like I said, but overall very pleasant. And the water's a bit salty, but I feel clean. It works. That's my spot right there. See me book. Turn this way. There's the ocean, there's the sun going down. There's the hound dog, she's on the scent for something or other. Oh, what a top spot this campsite is. I keep getting more and more impressed. Because right now I get to sit here, read a book, watch the sun go down. What a life. This is horrible. Okay, just a bit of tucker left. I think we'll get a little bit of dinner in us, have an early dinner, early bed, and get ready to do it all again tomorrow. I have to say, I am incredibly grateful that I am able to do this trip around Australia and see places like this. I've wanted to do this for many years, way before I met Kiara. Probably about 10 years ago, I reckon, and so far I haven't been able to do it. But right now we're on track to finish it in a few months, do the big lap in a few months, and I am just so grateful and so happy that I can do it and see all these amazing places.
For dinner today we have a classic. I know guys, we always eat the same things. Eggplant, capsicum, chili and halloumi, fry these two together and grill the halloumi, put everything in one bowl. That's it, that's dinner. One pot meal. The stove is flying away. Look at how beautiful the sunset is. Now this is interesting. Someone put fairy lights there, Christmas lights. I don't know what they're supposed to be. In a campsite in the middle of nowhere. It's fantastic. I think this is the best campsite in which we have been at in Western Australia at least. Because when we were in Cape Canadrum, I'll say that, I will put in here, we had a spectacular beach. I think the most beautiful beach I have ever seen. But we had very close neighbors. When we were in Nuria Point, we had no neighbors, a beautiful beach, very private, but we got eaten by sandflies. Here there are no neighbors, a nice beach, not spectacular, but a nice beach, and no sandflies, and not many flies. No mosquitoes, hopefully, I'm afraid of saying it, but so far it's been very good, very nice place. The reason why we always eat halloumi with these meals is because it's perfect for 2 people, because we can't store leftovers because we don't have a fridge, but the halloumi is perfect. We just eat half each and all done. I keep losing stuff.
Camping is very limited. While we are camping, it's very limited as what we can make. So we've done a pretty good job, I think, of finding meals that just cook in one pan or one pot. And this is one of them. It's very good, very tasty. Good morning. I think this is my favourite place that I've woken up on this trip so far. The ocean's flat, there's no wind at all, there's no sandflies, no mozzies. We've got a beautiful view, it's nice and quiet. There's toilets, there's showers. It's awesome. And we've got coffee.
We have been living out of this wag for about 1.5 months now, and we travel, I think, almost half of Australia. And sometimes it's very challenging because you are always exposed to the elements. If it's windy, you are out in the wind. If it's cold, you're out in the cold. If it's hot, you are very hot and sweaty and outside, and it's very hard to find shade, etc, etc. There are sandflies, guess what? But sometimes it's really worth it when you find a campsite like this, in a place like this. The temperature is perfect, no mosquitoes or sandflies, and it makes worth every trouble that we had so far. And in the bus, probably we would still be in Darwin, try to make money to pay for fuel. Now we are in this awesome place, it's nice, it's quiet, and can stay outside and enjoy our breakfast and have this view. That's it for this video. We hope that you enjoyed and that we gave you an idea of how is our life living in Oswego.
Yep, and if you like this one, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, share amongst your friends, and we'll see you in the next one.